Okay, so I'm back again. So I thought, Guti, okay, practical advice on can you then go initiate if your family doesn't want to support you and they don't want to go figure lapaya. Remember, at ancestral level, there is no logic, but it doesn't mean that we wouldn't understand. So if you have a gift, you have to keep your family informed. Guti, I've been told I've got a gift. If you have been shown and it is time for you to go and embark on your journey, you have to let your family know, because there are rituals that have to be performed ekaya prior to you going a pehlweni, because even a pehlweni, the part of the rituals and ceremonies that will be performed, they require family members to participate in it. So why do you inform them, even though they've adamantly said that this is not our belief system, we are Christians or we whatever, we don't do those things? You do it because if senzo phahla, meaning when you are going to go speak nabapansi, you will then say they have been informed. Umama no baba or umalume or ubabungani or umamngani have been told, but they say this is not their faith. You are doing so that things can still work in your favor. It doesn't mean all is lost and you cannot do anything. If they don't want to participate, it might mean that things might be slightly harder, slightly challenging, but it does not make it impossible. I once said, Guti, I learned through my own experiences of Twasisa, where people, their families have not supported them, where the families don't want anything to do it, and halfway through the process they start to show up or pitch up, or they start to say, you know what, we will come, but we don't feel comfortable doing certain things. So it's very important that way they take you, that there is also a relationship with your trainer and your family, because one of the duties of somebody who's going to train you is to help the family be educated on what this journey entails, because this thing, irrespective of whether your family gets it or they don't get it, they need to be enrolled as well. Because what happens is that once you embark on the journey of Twasa, you are building a new spiritual family that are going to be part of your family for the rest of your life, because that element is required. Post your TWASA process, you need your spiritual family to come and help and support you. That's why bati tatile vumile. So it's very important that you understand that yes, you can still do it irrespective of your family. And most pehlweni bapahlele and ask ukuthi bokoko na bomkhulu, please help them open their spiritual minds, because right now their egotistic minds is telling them wrong and right. Religion has a level of ego because it's about wrong and right, domination and control, whereas spirituality speaks to Guti. Actually, there are many parts and all the parts have some truth to it. And when somebody is spiritual in their religious faith, will say, I don't necessarily have to agree with you, but because love transcends and love says, I will love you irrespective. Even if you're making a mistake, I'm accepting that it is your mistake because it is your lessons to be learned. You're an adult enough that every decision you make, I will be there to support and love you. But we should also understand, sometimes our families bayakhathala because nati we petlo hop. 1 minute uzotwasala, the next minute we are late, the next minute is this. So that's why it's very important that when you decide to embark on it, you are clear, this is where your people want you to be, because irrespective of who's with you, who's against you, if you've been sent to a place where you're supposed to go to, it means that your ancestors will make sure that you will get the support that you need. It might not be from your blood family, but you will be supported, you will be guided, you will be loved, you will pull through, you will succeed.